you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Night. It is good to have you all here. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well. And it is good to see you all. So let's see what's going on. Let's see who's here. And let's get this show on the road. All right. So hello, Lisa and Yvonne, Aisha, hi, Barb, Freedom, Sailor Moon, Ritz, blah. Bartman, what's going on? Good to see you all. It is good to see you all. So what's going on? Anything new from yesterday? Nothing, huh? I know. Since I wasn't here yesterday, I thought, oh, maybe some big thing happened yesterday, but I don't think so. All right, Lise, can you have a reading regarding what's coming up for your family? All right, let's see what we get here. What is coming up for your family? Now, are we talking the whole family or just your little Lisa Farrell family? Or are we talking full-on Farrell family? Hey, CM, welcome, Crystals and Paint, my friend. The whole family. Got it. All right. I got it. Very good. All right. So here's what I get for you, Lise. Oh, good. Bartman, I'm glad you're liking the Robin Wood Tarot. That's a good thing. So I think right now, of course, Lise, there is that whole Five of Wands energy going on, right? That whole competition and conflict. Everybody is strategizing, trying to figure out what to do, where to go, and how quickly to move and quickly to get going. Right? What should everybody do? Where should they go? What should they do? If you see here, you've got rods, and rods. Wands, right? All wands. So that's all energy. It's all passion. It's all, these are all different feelings that come across in those cards. And like I said, of course, the Five of Wands is about conflict. It's about conflict. It's about strategy, figuring out what's the best way to move forward. What's going to be the best way to move forward? Because moving forward is exactly what the Knight of Rods is all about, right? He's ready to go. He wants to move on. He wants to move and move quickly. However, right, you got to continue to be brave. You have to be that little warrior, right? That free spirit. Now, is this really you, Lise, where you got to stand on boxes to see over the top of the wall? I think so. I think it is. But yeah, I think that's going to be a big deal. I think you really need to keep your eye out on what is going on all around you, even if you can't see things coming toward you. And that's extremely important. You have to keep searching for the strength to move the family forward and to kind of leave the things that are in the past, leave the things that are there in the past, leave the things that are causing damage and causing trouble, right? You got to find the strength and the courage, and you have to keep searching for it to kind of put that stuff behind you. I just think you don't like for things to change. You don't want changes. You don't want things to change in the family. You don't want things to change, whatever it is that's coming up for the family. You don't want things to change. You don't want things to be different than they were. You want them to be back to how they used to be. And that makes you feel very emotional. It makes you feel very sad that things can't just be back to how they used to be. So that's what's coming up for the family, I think. I think that's what's happening. See if that seems to make some sense to you. I think it should. All right, Yvonne. So what's going on? Anything new? I hope you're well. I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Barb. And Silent Runner, hello. I did not see you guys sneak in real quick. But it's good to have you all here. Thanks for being here. All right, so a family read for you, Yvonne. So we've got about 3 months before my granddaughter is born. Doesn't that sound exciting? Yvonne, I don't know. Look, if you look at this overall, other than the 4 of Cups here, which is a little, tough to see, everything else is all this yellow, all this sunshine background, which tells me overall you're kind of happy. You're feeling happy. You feel there's joy in there somewhere. There's joy in there, right? And I don't know if it's just in your little group of 4 or if it's in your in the full family, but I think there is, of course, right, always your ray of sunshine. Look at all of it. Yeah, you have that emotional connection, right? You have that emotional connection that helps you through everything. Even when you're frustrated, even when you feel like you've had too much, there's always that emotional connection going on. I really find this to be a reading for your family of 4, only because it comes up with I get the 10 of Cups here, right? I get all kinds of love and emotional, stuff here, and soulmates and stuff like that. And I get the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is all about a very safe, loving, harmonious family. So, when it comes down to it, I think that's more of just the 4 of you than it is for the big group. I really think so. I think that when things are going bad with the larger Farrell family, that your little family of 4 is always dependable. You can always count on them to be there and to help you and to give you strength, to give you the courage to move forward and to do the things you need to do, no matter how bad things seem to be, right? You get that inner strength. And that helps you to endure things that you probably wouldn't be able to endure on your own. So that's what I get for you, Yvonne. I truly do think that this was much more about your family of 4 than it was about the larger Farrell family. Hello, Austin. Hello, Doctor. Hello, Doctor. You're welcome, Yvonne. You are quite welcome. All right, let's see what else we got. So, Aisha, what's going on? What is the reason that Riyadh... Oh, what made Riyadh distant from you, Aisha? What made Riyadh the Pisces distant from you? Very interesting. Why? Oh, why is that the case? So, what is the reason that Riyadh is far away, is distant from you? Yeah, I definitely see that distance showing, right? I see sadness. I see where you're sad about this. I think that this is not what this is absolutely not what you wanted. It's not what you wanted. It's not the happiness or the, this isn't something to make you feel good about it. It's something that really is making you sad, right? It's something you've been afraid of happening, and you feel like you've been deceived. I think Riyadh really feels like the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, and he's looking on that side, and he wants to know what is there, what's really better over there than what's what he's got now, what's going on now. But I do see that distance. I see where he has pulled away, if you want to say it that way. There is that pulling away feeling with the 6 of Swords, right? Moving away, moving in a different direction. The 9 of Cups, though, tells me that you're happy with things. You feel happy with your quality of life. You're happy with the way your life is going or has been going, right? You feel at peace. You feel like you've got just enough, and maybe you don't need Riyadh anymore. Maybe, you just leave him out in the cold. If he wants to be cold and he wants to be distant and the grass is greener on the other side, well, you know what? Then let him have the green grass on the other side. And when he tries to come back, he gets the cold shoulder. He gets left out in the cold. That'll make him feel insecure, that's for sure. Hungry and scared and left out of everything. And I think you will, in the end, in the long run, you're going to be the one who's going to be happy about your life. So if he wants to move in the direction that, like I said, that the grass is greener on the other side, well, then go ahead. Don't feel sad about that. Don't be afraid of it. It's time. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's just time for things to move forward in a different direction between you and Riyadh. All right. That's what I got for you, Aisha. I'm sorry. I don't know if it went, if that's the reading exactly you were expecting. But yeah, that's what I got, unfortunately. And I can't just make stuff up. I can't lie to you about it, right? Couldn't lie to you about it, because who would ever want to come back to see a lying tarot reader? So, all right, Barb, how are you? I hope you're doing well. You would like a general reading. All right, so general reading for you, Barb. There we go. All right, let's see what we get for you. Okay, sorry. If I sound or act like I'm really tired, it's because I'm really tired. Kelly hasn't been well, and I really haven't slept in 3 days. So things are tiring. All right, so here's what I get for you, Barb. It's a time for you to think about, okay, so you're thinking about moving, right? You're thinking about moving somewhere else, getting out of the place you're at, out of Druggyville, as you referred to it. And I think that you are just being a bit nostalgic about the places that you've been in the past. However, you know that those are not places that you ever want to go back to. Not places you're going to go back to. They're not going to be places you should go back to, and they're not places you are going to go back to. But you think about that. It comes up a little more now because you're thinking of moving. But I think, you're just taking one day at a time. I know you talked about the whole idea of moving, and that sounds like a great idea if it really works out for you, because, nobody wants to be in a place where things are bad and illegal things are going on all around you. However, I do believe that you've got to, it's not going to happen overnight, right? You got to do things in moderation. You have to have patience. And of course, temperance is all about patience, right? That's for sure. And again, then you get the high priestess. And what does she tell you? You have to understand that patience is required. So this tells you patience. This tells you patience. I know. If you had any more patience, you would be a doctor. Yeah. I don't see that many patients, that's for sure. But I will say, it's all about using your intuition. Where are the best places going to be? What's going to be the best place for you? That's what you really have to look forward to. And then, then you move into the Seven of Pentacles, where it's telling you the same thing here as the Six of Cups, basically, right? Assess where you've been so you know what not to do and where not to go in the past, from the past in the future. Don't make the same mistakes twice. Make sure that the things that are growing in a new direction. They're growing in a new way. Because I think once you finally decide, once you really, really decide that you are going to move and find a new place, I think you will be very happy about that whole idea. I think you will feel like you have a lot of support from people who are around you, either family or friends or both. And that's what I get for you, Barb. That is what I got for you. All right. So, hey, Freedom. Freedom, has the party downstairs ended yet? Whatever happened with the big party downstairs? Hello, Taylor W. It's nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Night Reader Tarot family of friends. You too, Dr. Victor Adapaju. Adapaju. Did I get that right? Even close? Was I even close? If you are new, please do me a favor. Please do me the favor of subscribing, and also click on the notification bell. Make sure you get all notifications so you can see that I'm here every single night. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, but it means the world to me because it really helps me out and it helps out the channel. And that's important, right? If we want to keep up being able to do live free tarot readings, well, we have to keep the channel going. Whatever it takes, right? And if it's just something as simple as subscribing, well, hey. All right, a general reading. I think, oh, Freedom, I think you need to leave the tenants that used to live downstairs from you in the past. I think you need to stop comparing this new tenant and her child to your old tenants who you had big trouble with, right? They've moved on. They've moved away. They've left you and your boyfriend alone. They're not coming back. There is none of that kind of thing. I think now is the time for you to feel, determined to work towards a better relationship with the new woman downstairs. I know things are started off kind of rocky, stuff like that. But it's definitely time for you to start that, right? Start that road to working hard towards a good relationship. It's very easy just for someone to come in and be very judgmental and feel very much more, feel more powerful than the other people because you've been there longer and stuff like that. But if you can't communicate, if you can't talk to each other and there's a communication gap, then this relationship with the people with the woman and her child that live below you is not going to be any better than the one with the people who have left, right? The ones that left before. So I think, yeah, it's going to take hard work. It's going to take that determination. But I think once you achieve it, you're going to be happy. You'll feel like you've found the success, right? You'll have inner happiness and you will, you'll feel good about stuff. You'll feel really good about it. And the relationship between you and this person downstairs will get better at that point. So that's what I get for you, Freedom. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. And that's what I got. Barb, you are right. Patience is not my virtue either. I am not a good patience person. Sailor Moon, how are you? What new things can you add in your craft project? Now, I know nothing about crafts. My wife is the crafty one. She's the one who does the crafts and craft projects and stuff like that. And Not me. Not I. So, but let's see what you can add in your craft project. Meanwhile, while we're having all this fun and warm feelings here at the show, it's freezing cold outside and snowing like crazy. It's been doing that all day long. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It snowed this morning for many, many hours, and then it changed to rain. It got a little bit warmer. It changed to rain, and then it got cold again. Made all the rain ice on top of the snow that fell earlier, and now it's snowing again. So we've got a nice, lovely layering system of snow, ice, and snow. It's going to be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, well. All right. I'm not going out there to shovel it, so I don't care. I'm not going to do it. I just refuse. I can't do it, so it won't work for me. So what can you add for your craft project? I think you can add, I think we've said this before too, Sailor Moon. I think you can add people to your craft project. I know. How weird is that one, right? But if you have some people who have potential, have some creativity, well, then I truly do think that would be a very good thing to have in your project. Someone there who can help you with your creativity, help you with your potential. Not a competition, not to put any more strain or stress on you about it, but somebody to help balance things out, who can take some of the stuff off of your plate and work on it, and maybe add some ideas that you hadn't thought of, because that would be pretty good. That'd be great. That would be a great idea, right? I think if you do that, you'll feel satisfied. You'll feel like you've accomplished something, and you now the whole project just got better. And and then there's that whole idea of a close relationship with this person. Not a romantic relationship, but a friendship, right? A working friendship kind of thing. And I really do think that would make your project much more successful. I think you would be able to draw somebody in who is much like you, who is a lot like you, and that would be the perfect fit for this project. All right, Sailor Moon. So thank you. Yeah, you're very welcome for the reading. All right. Hey, Destiny, it's nice to have you here. Hi, Ritz. Yeah, how you doing, Ritz? It's good to have you here. I love the picture of the cherry blossoms. I do. I love that picture. I think it's really nice, especially with the reflection in the water. When I was living in my apartment, when I had an apartment, when I had an apartment back in 2012, right outside my sliding glass door, I was on the second floor, kind of like you, Freedom, right? Second floor. And right outside my sliding glass door, if you went out there, there was a courtyard, and in the courtyard there were cherry blossom trees, just like in that picture. There was like 4 or 5 of them. They were beautiful. They would bloom in the spring, and they were beautiful. Then all of a sudden, you'd get a windy, really windy day, and all of the colors from the cherry blossoms would be all over the ground. And someone would deflower my cherry blossom tree. The wind would deflower my cherry blossom tree. Oh, what a mess. All right, so does A, the Aries, have feelings for you, Ritz? I know you guys just love to hear little personal stories about me during my poor shuffling. All right, so you're scared of the answer. All right? I think you are afraid of the answer to this. I think it makes you a bit nervous when it comes right down to it, right? I think that's a big deal. I think it really makes you nervous when it comes right down to it. I think that you really could see you can see that if A has feelings for you, then the two of you could move forward. You could move in a good direction. All right? Again, you take things slowly. You don't rush into them. You just take them slowly, and things will work. You have to have some patience with this person, with A. However, you also have to watch that this person isn't the kind of person who likes to play mind games. You don't want conflict in a relationship. That's for sure. And, if there was conflict, then the conflict would be all around, it would be centered around some type of lie or deception. That's what the 5 of Swords is talking about. But I think that, you're at a turning point with A, the Aries. And I think that turning point is probably a good turning point. I think it's going to be something all right. I think A does have feelings for you, because you look at the Ace of Rods or the Ace of Wands, same thing, right? And it's all about a new passion. A, the Aries, wants to leave the past in the past and is willing to do most anything to move forward without having any, no matter what the cost. No matter what it costs, they want to move forward. And they want to leave the past back here on this piece of earth and get to this new section, right? Get to the new side, the side that's the Ritz side. All right? They want to be Ritzy. And, well, that would be a great thing. So that's what I get for you. I think that's where things are, Ritz, with A. Would you? Oh, he says he loves you. You just want to know if he is saying the truth or not. I think he is. I think so. I definitely think so. So blah, blah. What's going on? Is the house in Park Royal a good choice of investment for your son and you? That's a good question, right? Of course it is. You thought of it all by yourself. You're welcome, Ritz. Hello, MK. It's good to have you here. Greetings from Greece and greetings from New Jersey in the United States. Hello, Royal Girl. It's nice to have you here as well. Royal Girl, if you're new, please do me a favor and subscribe. Click on that. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Click on that notification bell. Make sure you get all your notifications. This way you can see that I'm here every single night to do free live tarot readings. Don't forget, people, donations do take priority. They do guarantee a reading. So when we start to run out of time shortly, if you are not getting a reading, you can always donate to guarantee yourself one. So I think moving to or investing in this house in Park Royal, blah, is going to be a very slow moving process. However, I do see where this is going to make you feel, it's going to make you happy about things. It's going to make you happy about your family and friends and stuff. And they're going to think it's a good idea. It's going to be good for your legacy. It's going to be good that way. But again, it's going to move very slowly because communications are moving very slowly. Things are not moving as good or as quickly as you would like them to. And well, how that can be, I think. So what you do now, of course, is you prioritize. You balance out the things that you can. You work on the things that you can work on that are actually you're capable of doing, right? Some things you'll be capable of doing. Some things you're not going to be. The things that you're not going to be capable of doing, well, leave them alone then. Don't worry about them. The stuff that you are capable of doing, well, then that's the stuff you move forward with. And that's the stuff you keep working on. And, make sure that you are available for any information that comes your way about this property. Right? If anybody calls or they say, yeah, we need you to come and sign some papers or do this or do that, make sure you're available. Make sure that you are able to be counted on and that they know that, okay, blah is going to be right there for the whole thing, because I think that's going to be the message that you send them. I think if you send them a good message, well, then I think things will really work out good for you. Okay. But yeah, it is going to be a slow moving process, but I do think it's going to be a good investment when it finally ever happens, when it ever does happen. Royal Girl, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I do appreciate that. All right. Hey, Anya, how are you? How was your day at work when you were lent out to another department? Another section of the business, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, MK. It's 1:30 at night there. Excuse me. It's a little after 6:30 at night here. So we are 7 hours apart. Thank you for staying awake. I don't know how I'm staying awake through the show, but I am. Sometimes it might sound like I'm rambling. Do my best not to. I promise. Sometimes it might sound like I dropped cards. Well, that's probably because I dropped cards. You're welcome, blah. Yeah, so we are, MK, we are getting, I was saying before, we're getting snow and ice here. And I am very close to the ocean. Maybe you're bats. I'm batty. That's me. I'm just. People tell me all the time I'm quite batty. Oh, that's good. That's okay. Blah. your phone battery died. That's the great part of it all. You can always go back and rewatch as many times as you'd like. But you at least know that I did your reading for you. And I don't know why I left your question up there. But I do know CM's question is the next one, and that's the one I wanted. Will the roofer be able to fix the roof tomorrow? All right. Oh, CM. I know you don't like the way I say that, right? It doesn't sound good, does it? I think you need to hold on to your money for the roofer, because I think the roofer is going to end up not really doing a good job or not being able to do the job. And I think that's going to be very difficult for you because, of course, you know, it's probably cold and snowy where you are too. And it's cold and snowy everywhere. And I think this is going to, you know, this is going to make you feel bad. It's going to make you feel sad and mad and bad. And it's going to make you want to just walk away from things right now. But you're welcome, Freedom. So I do think you'll find someone else, though, who will come in and be able to do a really good job, who you will have a lot of confidence in, and they will, you know, they'll be good at their job. They'll be very successful in their line of work, roofing, and they'll be dependable. They will be able to give you a good consultation and explain to you exactly what it is that you're going to need, much better than this person tomorrow. And I think that's going to be much better for you. So yeah, you rent. So they're sending a guy. Yeah, I don't think that guy is going to really do a good job. He may do it. He may do a temporary job. He may do a halfway done job, but it's not going to be a great job. And then you're going to have to call the landlord again, and they're going to have to get somebody else. I think the somebody else part is going to be much, much better than the first person. I definitely think so. Because, of course, if this first person tomorrow does not work out like I see here, then when you call the landlord, of course, you're going to tell him, hey, don't be sending that same guy. Don't send the same guy. He was terrible. Please send somebody else. That somebody else is going to be much better. So tomorrow's guy may do some work and may get you okay and past the next few weeks and stuff. But, ooh, that's bad. The bedroom ceiling is leaking. Dripping right on the bed. That would be really bad. I have to sleep with a bucket on the bed next to you. You're welcome, Freedom. Glad to do your reading. All right, let's see. Where are we? Up here. There we are. Oh. Where? Oh, there we go. So, Austin, can you possibly get a general reading? Absolutely, you can. I know you were here Tuesday night and did not get a reading, and I'm very sorry about that. I think it was Tuesday. I don't know. Whichever night you were here last, I don't think I was able to do a reading. I think I ran out of time and did not get to you. I try to get to as many people as I can, and if I don't get to you, you come back the next night. I try my best to fit you in for sure. So I just want to make sure everybody gets their questions answered. All right, so here's what we got, Austin. Here's what's going on. This is what I'm seeing. I think you are really feeling like there's a lot of sharing going on around you. There's a lot of people being very nice to you, about you, around you. And I think that is definitely a good thing, right? It's definitely a good thing because, it's helping you move from one part of life to the next step in life right now. And I think that's a great thing to do. That's a great thing to have happening. And, you're the person who gives out the messages, right? You share information with people. You tell people things and they know they can count on you to get truthful facts and stuff like that. And, well, when everybody's being kind to you, well, then it makes it easier for you to talk to them and give them news that they need to hear. However, I think something is going on to keep you very independent from everyone, very away from everybody, further away. So I have to say, I think that's a big deal. I think something has gone on recently that has made you feel like you are detached from things. However, again, that's really, I think where you are now is really where you're supposed to be. This is your purpose. This is your place. And this is what you've been looking for. So, yeah, I think that's what we got for you, Austin. I really do. That's what I'm getting. Oh, those are not good things, CM. Yeah, water, had to move the bed around, had to put a big tub in the way, and water in the light fixture, that's even worse. Ugh. I know, blah. It was very appropriate that you had a lot of pentacles in your reading. So hello, Taylor. It's good to have you here. It is definitely good to have you here. Thank you. So what are B's feelings towards you? What are B's feelings towards you? Destiny, I did read your question. I have to say, if I do the reading for you and it does not turn out okay, remember, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Never make life decisions about anything based on some crazy guy on the internet reading cards. Never, ever, ever. Never have I ever. All right. What are B's feelings towards you? I think B feels like they're trying to heal emotionally. They're trying to move forward. And they think that, yes, there could be some kind of emotional potential between you and them. It should start off as a friendship and then work its way from there, right? Because there's a lot of steps to go through. There's a lot of steps. You have to do things slowly. You have to take things in moderation. You have to have patience, but you can move forward. Moving forward is still is still good. Even if it's slowly moving forward, it's still forward. Those are the good things, right? That's all good. I think B is a very smart person. I think they are very able and active and structured in what they like to do. And I think they are very successful and dependable. I think they have very good ideas about life and very realistic ideas about their lives. And I think they turn out to be that would turn out to be someone who would be very dependable for you to provide for a family, maybe even in the future, something like that. I know we're talking future, way future, but you got to remember there's always, somebody's always trying to help move you in a certain direction, right? They want to help you or push you in a certain direction. And if B is not the direction that they're pushing in, push back, because then they're going to be, then, if that's what you want, then that's what you get. You make up what you want. You live your life the way you want, and don't let people push you into things. Hooey. All right, Destiny. So, Destiny, your question is, does Keegan miss you? You miss him so much. You have been depressed. You have been depressed this evening. I can understand that. So, Anya, your day away was good. It was good to get away from things for a day. Most of the staff were lovely, and the manager in charge was so grateful for the help and gave me some good advice for your team. There you go. Not exactly how I called it, because I really think that manager over there wants you, I said wanted you to come back and wants to work a deal for you to be there, but pretty close. I did tell you that they were going to love you, right? They were going to be very happy with you. So, all right, Destiny, here we go. Let's. Oh, don't worry, Destiny. I know what it said. I understand what it meant. I decipher Destiny. Don't worry. As long as people can decipher Night Reader, I can decipher them. All right. So does he miss you as much as you're missing him? Because right now you're really sad and depressed. And don't forget, we've only got about 10 minutes left. So if you want to guarantee that reading tonight, the best way to do it is to donate and guarantee it. I'm probably only got about maybe definitely 2 readings, maybe 3, but definitely 2 readings left after this one. So I think Keegan is feeling like things are just getting too serious right now. He wants to go back to the way he knew things and how things used to be and what the traditions were, when things were happy and when there was when things weren't great. Well, then maybe there was always that time to heal, and the two of you could heal together, right? You could heal in a good way. So now you're searching for the strength and stuff to move forward, because you're missing him so terribly. You feel like you have to defend yourself from anything or anyone else coming into your mind right now. And that's not good, right? That's not what you really want. That's not what you want. You don't want to have to protect yourself from anything. You don't want to have to be, stand up for your convictions with Keegan, but you do want to make sure that Keegan knows how much you miss him. All right. Yes, he thinks things are getting too serious, or getting serious too quickly. Maybe you feel like you just want to nurture him and hold him and hug him and protect him and make sure that everything is okay. And I know that's difficult for you, but I truly do think that that's where this little bit of a gap or communication gap kind of thing is coming in. So that's what I'm getting for you. All right. One end of the reading was the High Priest, and that's the one that says things are really getting serious. The other end was, was the Empress, and that's all about nurturing and protecting and loving and caring and taking care of. So you can see where those two would kind of be against each other a little bit. All right. So that's what I got for you, Destiny. So MK all the way from Greece. It's good to see you. It's nice to see you. You would like to know what's Mike's thoughts and feelings towards you. He is a little bit lost. He must be a little bit lost. He must be a little bit lost there, MK, I have to say. All right, let's see what we get. What are Mike's feelings and thoughts right now? I just heard snowplows go down my street, and that's a good thing. All right, so what are Mike's feelings? Here we go with all the sunshine again, right? You get two cards with lots of sunshine, two cards with lots of sunshine, and you get this guy in the middle. He's not Mr. Sunshine, is he? So I think Mike right now is feeling like, I don't think he thinks that there's something better out there. He just thinks, he's looking at things like, well, maybe there's more that he hasn't seen or done yet. And yeah, that's where the whole feeling of being lost comes in, where you feel like you would be lost. You like to plan, you want to plan things, you want to organize things, but he really doesn't have any drive to push towards you right now. You have to use your nurturing, you have to use your generosity, right? Because you've got nurturing here, you've got nurturing and protection here. And those are extremely important because, right, you've got nurturing here and here, you've got protection here and here. Very interesting. But yeah, you want to feel protected, right? You want to feel protected. You want Mike to come to the rescue, be your knight in shining armor. Unfortunately, the Knight of Cups didn't come out, but yeah, you want him to be that person. You want him to be there and be a secure and stable figure in your life right now. And he just thinks that there's more for him there's more to see. There's more to life that he hasn't lived right now. But there is somebody around you. There's someone around you who is always trying to make you feel better, always trying to bring you up. They are like the motivational, well, the Queen of Rods is the motivational speaker of tarot. That's what I always say, right? This person is very friendly and loving and warm and determined to make you feel good. And that person is around you all the time. They're always there. They're always, near you. So when things aren't going so well, I definitely feel like this person is there, and they're there for you, and they're definitely there to make you feel better. So that's what I get. That's what I'm getting for you, MK. I hope that makes sense tonight. So, all right, I've got time for one more reading, and Royal Girl, you got the last free reading. If anybody else wants a reading tonight, the only way to do that now is to donate. This will be my last free reading for the evening. So I do appreciate everybody for being here. Don't forget, again, subscribe, get your notifications. Make sure you get to see that I'm here every single night. And if you didn't get a reading tonight, well, come back again tomorrow night a little earlier and get a reading tomorrow night. I'll put up the times and information at the end of this reading so you can see it. So don't leave quite yet. And Royal Girl, is your boyfriend planning on moving here to your city to be with you? Is he really planning on it? Apparently he's told you he's going to be doing this. Is he really going to do it, though? So I think he has a lot of options. There's a lot of things going on in his life right now, and I think he has to think about it. I think he's really working on it and trying to come up with a plan, although it's not as easy as it sounds. Right? It seems like it's just overwhelming to him. I think he feels like there's just too much. He's very frustrated with the way things are. And yeah, does he want to move? Yes, he wants to move. He wants to move towards something that's going to make him happy. The sun is about happiness, right? So if he's moving towards the sun, he wants to move towards something that's happy. However, he's afraid that maybe, and again, maybe, this is only maybe, the two of you have maybe had some issues in the past with arguing and stuff like that, and fighting. And he's afraid that that's going to be a problem. Good night, MK. He's afraid that that's going to be an issue if he does move to your city. And that's going to be, something that causes him anxiety, something that causes his mind to race and be very overactive. And then he's afraid that he would regret it if that happened. Thanks, Anya. Thank you so much for just popping in. So I think, you have to find a way to guarantee that this doesn't happen if you want him to move to your city. But yes, does he mean it when he says it? Is it a real plan that he wants to do? Absolutely it is. So that's what I get for you. Okay. So, all right. So thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget now, like I said, the show's called Tarot Nights. I am the Night Reader Tarot. The show is on every single night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. And I will be back again tomorrow night to do that. What are we? Today's Thursday? I don't know sometimes. I think today's Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. So don't forget tomorrow night. Yeah, it doesn't matter what night it is. It's 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time is the time for the show. You can check that out on your phones and figure out what time it is in your country or in your state, wherever you are. And I We'll see you all tomorrow with more live free tarot readings. All right. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.